Okay. Let's get down to business, shall we? Oh, vey. Just to confirm what an absolute buffoon I was. Where we left off was we had 4 rooms with a whole bunch of 5-digit numbers. And we have the mirror who is looking for a 6-digit number to proceed. And like a fool, I went through and started chronicling all of these numbers, trying to find some sort of pattern of any sort amongst them in all 4 rooms, trying to find some way to compile them into some sort of answer. Oh, title screen theme. One of Chopin's Gnosis, which is not the right way to pronounce that, I'm 90% sure, but... Mirror to the reflection room. Yes, indeed. Good evening, Red. We are here at last. Do you want to know how much of a fool I am? Spent like 20 minutes last week trying to figure out the answer to this puzzle. Trying to find some kind of logic in all the numbers and mirrors and nonsense, and the answer is just this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The floor looks like that animal cracker snack I used to eat when I was a kid. That animal cracker snack with like that small layer of white frosting with the colored sprinkles on it. I know exactly what you're talking about in that case. See the past and you'll see the future. Memory 1. Feminine. Go to the mirror. Oh. Hello, Aiden. Dear girl. I saw your eyes sparkle when you saw this dress in the making. Want to try it on? I don't think I'm cut out for dresses, Aiden. Charlotte? Oh. Why so? What I see before me is a fair young lady. Why wouldn't a dress suit you? Look, it looks like it was made to be worn by you. So wear it proudly. Okay, I'll try to. Also, you should let your hair grow. Wouldn't it look weird? Believe me, it wouldn't. You'll make a wonderful lady when you grow up. Very end. I have limited memory of Hello Charlotte part 2. I don't remember this. Charlotte confirmed trans? Individuality. Beep beep. Oh, you're flattering me. No, it's my pleasure. What? You want to hear about Pythias again? What a curious drone you are. Well, well, the Pythias, the ancient race. The females of our kind go by the name Freya. Males are called Frey. Were we always just meat dolls, mere containers for the Oracle? No, we weren't. Never were. When the Oracle appeared, the world divided into two factions. The globalists wanted their minds to become one with everyone, and individualists, who were against that. We, the individualists, started the God Hunt to get rid of the Oracle and globalists alike. Goddamn globalists! Why, you would ask? To prevent the death of ego. Death of individuality would have meant death of all creativity and culture. We wanted to prevent that by all means. The globalists were stronger. Damn globalists and their New World Order! They outnumbered us and gave their egos for the Oracle to take on a silver platter. They've accepted the Oracle. That's when individualists start to commit mass suicide, refusing to give in. Our downfall began quickly, so we ran like cowards. Isolated ourselves from the world just to stay ourselves to the very end. No wonder many went crazy. Hold on, I think I actually turned on Fox News for the Dodge stream. It will resume momentarily. I don't know how I wound up with this sponsorship, but it's and it is very dirty money. It disgusts me, but we became paranoid of every sound in the space we inhabited. So we built traps, mazes, puzzles, everything to hold back the intruders. I can't beg you not to hold grudges against any of us. We are a sick, sick nation. Okay, now this is just true, and I feel like the end is soon, my loyal friend. Or perhaps it's already come, and all that was left were recordings of our former glory, simulations of existence, history books. Who knows, perhaps that little misintruder will bring about our end. It's always something small that causes big things to happen. Remember, little drone? Living beings, the Oracle is no god. It's something more than a parasite of our minds. While it seemingly granted our wish to connect, it was what destroyed us. The irony is that it probably isn't even aware of what it's doing. Oh. So that's the boy you've bottled my appearance after. Curious. Are they true? The things he said? Who knows? I barely possess any memories of my life before I woke up in your mind. That is why you can trust me, Miss Wiltshire. I am not your enemy. This is the Oracle, of course. This Oracle is not a Pythia. This is the Oracle. The parasite in our minds. And I absolutely love their outfit. If I ever went the route of getting a physical stream appearance, I would want something inspired by this. I want to believe you, Frey. But it seems like I don't know you at all. And 3. Decomposition. We're back. Thanks, science. Charlotte? Hey, wake up, don't play dumb. Oh! Concerning. She's decomposing. No, this can't be happening. Wasn't the Oracle supposed to be dead? You know, Miss Wiltshire. Yes? I had a thought there. Which also may have been your thought, but that's besides the point. Maybe Mr. Honecker started distancing himself from you because he became afraid of you. Felix is not a coward. Is that so? Then perhaps afraid is a strong word. He's just not sure if it's you anymore. You turn into a lump of meat right before his eyes. Wouldn't anyone have suspicions? Perhaps you're right. We can't go back to those days anymore. Frey sighs. It's all because you took pity on me. And now you're doomed to face the consequences. That's all there is. That's concerning. Leave? Alright. Particle manipulating mirror. 2 effects available, it says. Right? Use or misuse? Well, I, for one... misuse. Warping effect, on! Oh, heck yeah. Gifting mirror, on. Oh, got candy! Oh no. We got candy. I eat the candy. It tastes like chicken soup. Oh. Do a little warpy warp. I love misusing drugs. It's my favorite pastime. Oh, me too. Questioning mirror. Use. On. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. It's education time. Paleo... Paleo Meso Neo. Correct. Yeah. Use. What? Woke up to someone opening the door. Oh. Oh. So you were here. As I thought, it was weird that you never appeared after your class. Where did you get the keys? Surprisingly, all the doors opened for me. Ha! As expected from God. Is something wrong? No, why? You're crying. I am crying. I must have startled you. Eh? Ah, why is it, I wonder? Maybe I'm just a little tired. Here. The boy stretches out his hand with a paper tissue in it. I felt red flowers bloom on my hands as I wiped my cheeks. Oh! Not the flower disease. The wounds are healing. Thank you, C, for coming to help. Oh, you're welcome. You should go ahead of me. There's something I need to take. All right. Take care. Ah, I do envy you. You always look so pretty. Ow, ow, ow! Can't you be more gentle? Stop complaining when this wound is your fault to begin with. Save me from this monster, human maggot! This monster's the one saving you right now, Bennett. Can you imagine? The specimen on my table got bitten by a mutant spider, and now he's doomed to have his leg covered in necrosis bites. Aren't you going to treat it? If you're going to blabber, I'm going to amputate it. But it's just a bite! Not to interrupt, but, does that mean that there are spiders in the house? One of our workers accidentally broke the glass of a mutant terrarium, so we're still dealing with the, consequences. But worry not, it should be clear by now. I think. Thanks. Please don't move so much. But it's itchy! I'll stab you with a fork if you do. Yes, sir. No time for TV. Feed my cat. Half empty or half full? It's rare to see workers in the library. Hi! Hello, Oh, Florence! You look pretty today. Thanks. Thanks for helping me the other day. I brought something in return. Florence brings out a small cube. Oh, it's my Bennett blackmail logs. Florence cute. I extracted some memories from his brain while he was asleep. Man, he really should cut down on soap. Makes him so hyperactive he sleeps like a log afterwards. I've already made spare copies of this, so perhaps one of these cubes will be useful to you? Oh, thank you, but won't you have trouble sleeping when Bennett finds out? He can come fight me anytime. Now, where did I put the newest sci-fi almanac? Oh. Dr. Huxley cuts the body on his table in half. Oops, I missed a membrane over here. Hello, little Charlotte. Would you mind helping me for a bit? Sure, Dr. Huxley. What is it? Need you to carry this to the morgue room. My dear crew members will aid you. Oh! 2 crew members turn up, Baldwin and Goodwin, as told by their name badges. They greet me in unison. All right. Inform me if the corpse starts moving on your way. Yes, sir. Help Huxley. Baldwin and Goodwin have joined the party. Yay! I'm counting on you. God damn it, sexy Huxley. Alright, where's the morgue room? Morgue room. All done. Yay! Bye-bye, Charlotte Wiltshire. That was uncomfortably polite. Bye-bye, you two. Workers leave shortly after returning to work. Anything else interesting in the morgue room? No? Okay. Oh, Huxley's gone. Aiden? Hello, Aiden. Been busy? Good day. It's a dress I've made in collaboration with Henry. I call it a dark matter dress, although the amount of actual dark matter in it is non-existent. Want to try it on? Sure. It takes any form you want it to take. Pretty handy, right? But now it changes only the shape, but we're looking for a way to make it change its structure as well. A pair of extra hands or a particle bomb spawned from clothing wouldn't be so bad, right? I guess so. It's cool. You can have it. Thank you, Hayden. I'll cherish it. Go. Wear the dress. Oh, we're in black. We're in black. Heck yeah. See you later, Aid. See you later, Aid. Come again, dear girl. Oh? What's this? When I close my eyes, I feel someone's presence beside my bed. It's a man in a pitch-black three-piece, smiling ever so eerily. Father? No, it can't be. Father wouldn't visit me of his own accord. Right, Umbrella Man? Unfortunately, it's just as you've said. As for this appearance, it's still my favorite to this day. I am more likely to have more influence over you if I look like this, after all. Let's pretend I didn't say that, shall we? Haha, got it. What brings you here? I've seen you collapse at school. Figured I would pay a small visit. How are you feeling? I'm doing okay. You know, I learned new things today. The Pythias I met in their world were the ones who rejected the Oracle. I see. Well, it is true that initially Pythias didn't have a shared consciousness. Their land in Delphi was rather prosperous back in the day. I'd say their society was one of the very few that successfully adapted the idea of communism. Oh. Comrades! When the Oracle appeared, many thought it would make their world a complete utopia. You see, even a young Oracle is powerful enough to grant wishes. As long as it finds beings to form a symbiosis with, of course. Most of the Pythias wish to be connected, to be understood by each other. However, most does not mean all. The war between globalists and individualists was only the beginning. However, not even the globalists fully believed that their wish would be granted. So it became twisted. The tragedy is that their minds didn't become intertwined all at once. Communism W. Communists posting their dubs. Tragedy is that their mind... No, the process was incredibly slow, crippling, excruciating. Imagine thoughts and feelings of other people around you creeping into your head, buzzing in it until you can't tell which thoughts initially belonged to you. Imagine your own mind exposed to others. Every embarrassing thought, every fleeting feeling. Doesn't it feel humiliating? Constant headache, loss of privacy without loss of ego. The god we worship was the devil in disguise. That's when the second god hunt began, of which you had the luck to catch a glimpse. The process of becoming one indistinguishable mass with the Oracle went on, until it consumed most of the population. However, they were still able to reduce their numbers to an astonishing degree. They almost succeeded in destroying the Oracle, although it didn't mean them any harm. Hello, twin! That's just how the Oracle is, you see. It's the failed expectation that made people violent. First they welcomed it in their hearts, expecting to use it to make their world a utopia. As soon as it disappointed them, they got rid of it. Personally, I find it extremely selfish. You're not wrong. I see. It's sad that it ended like this. It always does end that way. Especially among races that have a concept of free will, just like you do. So are we saying that races with free will are inherently selfish? Most of your kind are in constant need of something to worship, be it science, money, or powerful beings. Honestly, it's better to worship something that doesn't exist, because fantasies never disappoint. That's shockingly stark. Sorry, I hope I didn't use words that are too difficult for you to understand. Although you're almost already a grown-up. Well then, sleep well. Bye-bye, Umbrella Man. I close my eyes. Good night, Seth. Good night, Charlotte. Ooh. Hello, Mind Library. We're playing the piano in 4 hands. Wonderful. You're getting better. Say, Frey. Hmm? I was thinking of the story you told me the other day. Why did the paper princess let herself become soaked in ink? Isn't it toxic? Why, yes, ink is poisonous. Then why? Because of love, of course. Called you stupid, get wrecked. I hope my words are, not too complex for you. That's the only reason? It's the sole reason, in fact. It seems there's a fundamental lacking in your understanding of love, Miss Wiltshire. You see, the final and sole goal of love is the loss of individuality. The ultimate death of ego. Ink is poisonous, yet, well, don't go bathing in ink, Red. That's probably a bad idea. To love is to sacrifice your ego in order for two to become one. To mold your thoughts, beliefs, hobbies, and character traits into one. That is why Paper Princess became the same as Ink Princess. They became one of a kind. Unless you're willing to give up your ego for someone else's sake, you can't claim that you've known love. Although that example is probably not a fair depiction of love. because it's a give and take. If we have paper and ink became soaked with, or paper became soaked with ink, while ink didn't really give up anything in the process. While love, in its proper form, is a give and take, two-sided, more even. Well, I suppose that's the point of this story, at least. It's not meant to be a healthy relationship. Also related to the sort of ego death that you cause. Mix Oracle, Mix Ray. You know, I find the concept of loss of individuality rather fascinating. It requires the greatest sacrifice of all for an individual. What if I want to cosplay as a homestuck? Just lots of graphite. Lots of lead pencils. Oh my. Looks like it's about time you woke up. Day 25. I'm losing track of time. Sleepy Charlotte. Morning, Seth. Let's get up, go to school, go back to sleep. To school! Drawing aside? Oh yeah. The kingdom of God is within you. Oh, let's walk. It's faster that way. School time, no Henri. Henri is absent today. I wonder if something happened. Let's start the class. Let's start our class. Today's drawing. Today's a drawing lesson. Oh, I like drawing. You're allowed to draw flowers, landscape, political leaders. Oh, you're not allowed to draw what you want. Welcome to art school. Are we clear? The class nods. What should I draw, I wonder? Something else. I draw a big magcat. Perfect. The class pauses. The class passes. It's lunchtime. Why don't we eat on the rooftop today? Then we can check out the magcats. Food time. Henri's place is empty today. Are your friends doing well? Give me the food. Junk food. I'll pass the junk food today. Healthy food. Thought I'd take some apples. They're quite cheap. Apples obtained. That's the bathroom. Oh. See! The boy turns around, only to reveal a face covered in band-aids. No way. Have you gotten beat up again? As you can see. I did refuse to take out trash during cleaning duties. It's unfair. Why do they pick on you? Well, they must be disappointed in me. That's why they're upset. Furious. Because I'm a misophobic god stuck in a human body. How can they worship me if I'm powerless just like them? Still, I almost read that as skill at the start there. It's akin to, how can they worship me if I'm stuck in this body? Skill issue. I mean, right? Remember, I won't be in this vessel forever. In fact, I'm looking for a way to get rid of it. But it's almost impossible in the house, let alone school grounds. I think I finally found a way to go back. Who knows? Perhaps I'll return to my domain faster than one could imagine. So you're leaving soon? Everyone does leave eventually. Anyhow, do you feel like joining me for lunch? Sure. We sit on one of the benches. I tell C about the oracle inside of me, about puppeteers and observers, Pythias and executioners. I tell him everything I know. He doesn't ridicule me. In turn, C reminisces about his past experiences in other worlds he's been to. You know, I remembered something today. I remember even another human vessel I used to have. It's in the land where half of mankind ascended and were blessed with a gift. The gifted left their planet and built a city in the skies. It was given the name of Aether. It was made pure white, and those who lived there all had white hair. My gift was to cause cell apoptosis, so everything I touched directly withered the very next moment. That was how my mother died. After giving birth, she cradled me in her arms. That was a fatal mistake. Oh. Those with gifts are as dangerous as that were kept in isolation from civilians, myself included. So the only thing I ever interacted with was a virtual parent and a few other devices. I was afraid to touch living beings. Hence mysophobia? C closes his eyes as if trying to remember something else. Sadly, as far as my current memory goes, I cannot remember further details. It must have been lonely. Loneliness is a human emotion. To a god, it's a virtue to experience it. I see. Well then, I plan on continuing my research. See you later then. We should go feed the magcats, Seth. I bet they're waiting. Magcat time. Sure hope our best friend, Henri, is doing just fine. That's an ominous tint to this screen here. I sure hope this doesn't mean anything bad is happening. Maybe it's just getting dark. What is this? Huh? Oh no! Not the magcats. They're all dead. Someone puts a hand on my shoulder. I barely feel its presence. Pets aren't allowed here. You knew that, didn't you? So nobody's responsible for what may happen to them. I played with these magcats. I gave them food. I tamed them, Frey. Yet I couldn't be there when they needed me the most. Oh no. You're the Oracle, Frey. Can't you do anything? I was the Oracle, Miss Wildshire. Everything that defined me as the Oracle was perished. I do not bear memories of my past, nor do I possess extraordinary powers. Therefore, I am the Oracle no more. It is you who defines me right now. However, it still greatly exhausts you. If you use even a pint of my energy consciously, your life systems will collapse, just like the last time. Returning dead back to life is no laughing matter. As long as you reject me, we will eventually drain each other and perish. When we merge, however, we shall obtain great power. The question is, are you willing to give up your ego for the sake of someone, or die an individual? Think about it. Frey walks up to the heap of small bodies and crouches beside them. Poor little things. Let's give them a proper burial, shall we? Go to class. Oh boy, who killed them? Ahem. Before we start our lesson, there's an announcement I'd like to make. As you all know, pets are not allowed in the school's territory. It seems like some of you have been feeding them against the rules. Oh. Just to make it clear, the cats in the garden died because of food poisoning. Huh? Oh no. You see, junk food is incredibly toxic to animals, especially one containing xylitol, which is most commonly used in snack preparation by Charlie's Junk Foods. Whether you did this as a prank or not, it's incredibly cruel to kill an animal like that. So if you did it, make sure you dispose of the corpses in the garden. The guards aren't your janitors, so I want you to take the responsibility yourselves. No way! Everything is fine. This is our, everything is fine face. Everything is fine. Can't be. It can't be. It can't be. Their death. It was all my fault? No, no, no. It's because they were hungry. Because Henri told me to. Because Seth decided to feed them. Because I was made to do this. Miss Wiltshire, are you okay? I knew it. Wiltshire killed those cats. Cat killer! Cat killer! Cat killer! No, it's not like that. It's all coming crumbling down, crumbling down. Cat killer. Cat killer. Oh, hey, it's the bullies from the random encounters. Cat killer. She wanted to help. Cat killer. Cat killer. Cat killer. I'm sorry. Charlotte Wiltshire's a murderer. Oh. Oh boy. The ink kept flowing out, making me unable to catch my breath. I choked on my own words. It's all my fault. I wake up in tears and snot. See, his face hovers above me. How are you feeling? Bad. I've been better, I have to admit. Why are you here? You don't remember. I carried you here. Oh, I've caused you trouble. Although I know how much he hates dirty things, it's okay. As I thought, you became targeted because of me. But don't worry. I found a way out. Let's go. Where to? What's happening? I found a way out of the house. Trust me, it'll be okay. There'll be no guards, no classmates, no routine in the outside world. No one will raise a hand against you either. But what if we don't like it out there? We'll go back, right? Right, we will. Well then, I'm afraid we can't waste any more time. Let's go. The elevator goes to -1F if it's activated on this floor. That's the floor we need to get to. All the doors open for me, so getting further won't be a problem. Be careful not to alarm the guards. But when they find us, it's over. Stealth mission? Alright, see, what is the plan? Oh, this was locked out before. This place looks deserted. Are you sure it's okay to wander around here? Don't worry about it. Let's look if we can find a shelter here. Well, this place sure does look deserted. Welcome! Oh! We have everything you might ever need. Let's see. Hello, Brian. Anti-procrastination socks, anxiety-easing protein milkshakes, and about panic attack prevention band-aids. Nifty, right? What do you think? I want to give you a membership card as an extra. Sorry, we don't have any money. Then why'd you even enter the shop? Dumb teenagers. I don't get paid to waste time on you. Get lost. Retail. Understandable, sir. Welcome. Accurate. Thank you, Red. Oh, customer, you seem troubled. I can tell. How about I sell you women's rights with a 10% discount? Oh, that's how we... You'll get gender identity rights as a free extra. Would you prefer freedom of speech? If you give up your rights to life, you can get many other ones for the points you earn. Oh. Let's leave. This is where you get that. Okay. That solves so many problems. This shopkeeper looks surprisingly normal. Wait until they suggest you living food. Hey, Dark. Sounds promising, although I don't have my wallet with me. We have the living food store. We have the anxiety easing protein shake store. We got women's rights. We got women's lefts. As I am promptly beaten to death by women, which honestly, understandable. Is it a pharmacy? No. You've got it all wrong. Is this a moth? Welcome to the shop of knowledge. Did you know knowledge is produced to be sold? Doesn't matter if it's true or not. Nobody cares about that anymore. Everyone's starving, hungry for information. New, old, hidden, forgotten, secondhand knowledge. Got it all in these pills. Got your minor, so I can't sell you any. Got distilled knowledge orange-flavored chewable tablets instead. I think we'll pass. Thank you for your time. Moth detected. What's this religion on the entrance? Why do I look at it? Just a department store. Women's rights? What about Willen's Apollos? Oh, silly customer. Did you really think this was supposed to be something else? The religion of modern age is capitalism, and banks are its churches. Anyhow, do you need anything you don't need? Oh, I don't have any cash, sorry. Not a problem, the money altar is over here. The what? The altar? ATM? Don't tell me you haven't heard of it. Now I see. Sorry, we don't really need anything. Thank you for your service. Come again, and I'll be praying for you at a local bank. Oh. There's a maze. Suddenly I feel weak in my knees. Next moment I lose my balance at a coughing fit. C crouches beside me. Are you okay? No, I just remembered something. This maze reminded me of it. I see. It must be a painful memory. Can you stand? Sure, don't mind me. Oh, that's right. That's from the first game when she got possessed by a Pythia and murdered someone. Art gotcha. One-time use cards inside. Yeah, young gods. Don't hinder. Please don't hinder my sleep. Oh. Painful memory of not being able to solve the maze in the back of the Cheerios box. Yes. Landfill. Oh, no. Why do you default to no? I want the art gotcha. Night gaming. Ultra rare. Oh, shit. I wish... It was assigned to me when I turned 10. I see. I think that your puppeteer is a little unusual. Why so? You see, as far as I remember, there are 4 types of them. Adam, Eve, Seth, and Lilith. Adam is incredibly masculine. Eve is gentle and family-oriented. Seth is the wisest. Lilith is the most strict of them all. Usually it's either Eve or Lilith who get assigned to girls. It's one of the male puppeteers watching over you. Seth is special in many ways, I guess. Further confirmation of, trans Charlotte? Yeah, I genuinely think so. I don't remember that being a plot. Like, I have no memory of this fact from the time that I've watched playthroughs of this game in the past. And again, of all the games, I have the least memory of this one. But I am delighted to see it. It makes a ton of sense. I love it. Don't hinder my sleep. Oh. Night gaming? Yeah, let them go. ASAP, assigned Seth at birth. Yeah. Okay, what are the smaller cubes? I think they're soul offerings. Not only does a cube contain soul data, it also represents the ego of a person. These cubes sure are massive. Fascinating. Can you read what's written here? Let's see. Memorials for anonymous leaders, the true rulers of the world. I have to try not to hold shift, because if I hold shift and walk into a dialogue trigger, it skips text. I'm trying not to do that. Seems like it's no place for us to stay, too. Oh yeah, this is getting funky. All the unwanted, all the unneeded, all the excessive, all that amount to nothing, are buried here in the forest of the defective. Oh dear. The smell is so strong that I cover my mouth and nose. The seat is the same. Wonder who these people were. They're all failures. The victims of the trial, most likely. But the trials don't kill people. In a way, they don't. What do you mean? Haven't you heard? If your cube gets formatted, you'll become empty. What will be left is an empty shell devoid of personality. Ego death? Like Frey is talking about? A hollow human. You'll become no more than your puppeteer's mute self-insert. You'll keep doing quests, opening boxes, and running around until you eventually collapse. Then you'll be buried here, as garbage of this society. You know what? Fuck it. Reformat your cube. Not my soul cube. People are hanging on tree branches. It's a suicide spot. Oh dear. Let's continue on, shall we? Is something wrong? Wait, oh no, Logan Paul's in here for the camcorder. I thought the outside world would be a brighter place. Maybe we should go back after all. Go back to that place, so that we could be mixed with dirt again. Ah, beat you to it, Red. If we stay together, we'll be okay. If we hide in the fog, we'll be okay. We'll be okay, see? So, let's go back? See, let's have a bitter laugh. Then he looks at me. The world that's reflected in your eyes must be a wonderful place. Must be a very kind world full of color. But it's not the world that I see. To me, it's a bleak, disgusting place. Even the air here is unpleasant. Believe me, this contaminated land isn't a place we belong to. But where can we go? Isn't it obvious? C points at the sky. I don't understand. I found a way to go back to my initial form. C brings out something. It's a pack of pills. I took these from the infirmary. The amount off the intake is rather big, but I've made sure there's enough for 2. Eh? You still don't get it. Sorry, it may be my bad choice of words. How do I say this? C stumbles on his words. They come out a bit shakily, but his smile is still present. I want to take you with me, to my heavenly domain. We will get rid of our heavy bodies and rise above all the earth dwellers. We will be the ones to purify this world. Will you accept, Charlotte Wiltshire? I want it to be your decision, not somebody else's. I don't want to hurt C, but wouldn't going with him mean I'll leave everyone behind? I'll leave it to you, Seth. If it's you, you'll surely know what to do. Is this a game over? I hope your decision is the right one, Seth. I take C's hand. I accept. Really? You do? I do. Let's go. To your kingdom in the skies. C replies in a soft voice. Thank you. To be honest, I would have never gathered the courage to do this alone. This human body and mind of mine are so fragile that they crumble at the slightest worry. I take the pills. Soon they will put me to sleep. Don't worry, C. From now on, you'll never be alone. He takes my hand. It's trembling. Loneliness is not such a human emotion. Yet all this time it's been tearing me apart. Soon I'll lose the virtue to be able to experience it. I feel myself nodding off. We wished each other sweet dreams and closed our eyes, sitting in comfortable silence. Sometime later, 2 bodies would be found in the forest. 2 empty shells devoid of soul data. They would soon become a part of a bigger pile of meat, eventually dissolving into soil fertilizers from a world we're part of no longer. We will ascend to the heavens and become cruel gods with little concern for earthly matters. Ooh. Oracle Charlotte and Heavenly Sea. We would laugh over our miserable human lives, realizing how little they meant on the scale of the whole universe and of endless timelines. It's a happy ending. Happy end! Ignorant bliss. It sure is. It's happened to my friend Eric once. Yeah, how'd that turn out for him? I should have saved before that. I can't actually stick around here. Roll the gotcha again. Oh no. So many 3-star go 3-star don't hinders. 3-star don't hinder very cute, but oh no. I gotcha luck. It's gone. Night gaming. Ooh, midnight train. Alright. Oh. Forgot about that trigger. Landfill 1? Alright. Alright. It certainly explains why C brought us here. In a way, they're both suffering. and they're both coping with their suffering in different ways. Refuse. I take his hand, see he will smile ever so brightly, so blindingly. It will be a genuine, soft smile filled with sincere gratitude. His hand will tremble in mine. He'd still be anxious, unsure, afraid. I will tighten my grip a little to reassure him everything's okay. Fear is a human emotion, see? Soon enough it will disappear. We will abandon our earthly shells and ascend to your divine domain. We will become gods. Together we'll bring order to this world. All pollution, everything that's unfair, humiliating, unpleasant will be purified. All the dirty colors will be cleansed. We will become pure white. We will become happy. I don't take his hand. His eyes widen. I feel a growing lump in my throat. It's impossible to speak. Oh, I thought that you'd understand. See, please listen. Even if you're scared of this world, even if you hate it, even if it disgusts you, a deep breath. I want you to live. It's barely a whisper. The words reach his ears. C's breathing becomes erratic. His knees give in. It's a panic attack. Watch him break down in front of me. My eyes feel dry. You're unfair, C. It's me who wants to cry the most. There's no place for us to go. The corpse of a god laughs behind my back. My sides. Could you be any more dramatic? I had to go high and mighty, yet you've been saying it all for your own sake. The one who doesn't want to die is... I cover my ears. You, Miss Wiltshire. Despite all the self-harm, all the big dreams and fantasies about self-sacrifice and whatnot, you still want to live your pathetic life until the very end. Please stop. Just admit it. That you're afraid to die. Deep down you don't actually believe there's a place like heaven up above, do you? Even worse, there's nothingness awaiting you. You'll die only to achieve complete solitude in an empty space of an afterlife. Not even your beloved Seth will be there for you. Why would they stay with you when they're bored to death? When there are no quests to complete? Admit it, even your puppeteer is with you only as long as they're entertained. Oof. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I want you to be honest with yourself. We both know it, right? That everyone only wants to use you. Shut up! Very cruel, but in a way, yes, it would help Charlotte to be more honest with herself. But why should it matter? You have me, Miss Wiltshire. Even in the cold embrace of death, I won't leave you. There's nothing to be afraid of. You should have let this boy die already. I plunge forward, grasping Frey's throat, squeezing it with all I have. We fall down. I'm strangling Frey with my own hands. It's getting hard to breathe. Just call him Four Eyes, Charlotte. I just want you to open your eyes. Look, can't you see this boy is dying to disappear for good? He doesn't want to be saved. Make my grip harder. It hurts. He opened up to you, and look what you've done. You're the cruel one, Miss Wiltshire. Here they are. Seize them. Oh. Oh dear. That's concerning. So, would you be so kind as to explain yourselves? It was my initiative to leave the house, sir. I forced Charlotte Wiltshire to come with me. Miss Wiltshire, is that true? C looks at me expectantly. It is. Then, Mr. Wordsworth, can I ask for your reasons for violating school rules? Well, of course. I wanted a breath of fresh air. It's unfitting for the god of this world to be inhaling such stale air every day. I ended up dragging Miss Wiltshire along with me against her will since she didn't feel well. I sincerely thought that it would help her recover, you see. I see. Mr. Wordsworth, you are forbidden to leave your room until the day of the trial. As punishment for your behavior, you'll be robbed of all social points you had until this day. Huh? Miss Wiltshire, you are waited in class at the usual hours. I'll have an appointment scheduled for you at the laboratory. Considering the situation, medical tests will be absolutely necessary. Then we're going to have a counseling session in regards to your indecent relationships with classmates. After the trial, of course. Now return to your rooms, if you will. How do you see? How do you see? You don't have eyes. Yeah, true. He doesn't have eyes, and he just sort of talks in reverse every now and then. I cannot approach. You needn't have covered for me, see? I only told the truth. Still, you've lost all the social points. There's no way you can get past the trial like this. About that. There's something I'd like to ask of you. What is it? If possible, please don't vote for me at the trial. Huh? If a sacrifice has to be made, it must be me. Don't put it like that. Please. It's my only wish. I don't belong to this world. It's only natural that it rejects me. That's why I ask of you, please don't vote for me. It's my last chance to leave this world. Just like that, we parted ways. Well, man's words rang in my head. You needn't have helped him. Frey's words followed. He doesn't want to be saved. Fresh memory of C's plea kept replaying over and over. Please don't vote for me in the trial. Everything's getting foggier, murkier, sadder. Oh, Hayden, what is it, dear girl? Can't sleep? Yeah. I'll make tea. Which one would you like? Oolong, honeybush, jasmine green. Rui brush, good morning tea, gunpowder green, Earl Grey, Lady Grey, Christmas mix, Japanese lime. Japanese lime will do? Alright, add a spoon of honey to it. Sorry for interrupting your duties. Pay it no mind. Unfortunately, inspiration often comes at night, rendering me completely unable to sleep in peace. I see. So, what is it that troubles you? If it's anger you need to take out, the piano room is always open. I don't think mashing chords in the middle of the night would help this time. Then what is it? I guess I'm just tired. I want to rest for a while, but whenever I close my eyes, the slumbering god haunts my dreams. When I wake up, new troubles only keep piling up. I see. Why don't you spend more time in the dressing room? And have a few dresses you haven't tried on yet. I'm short on feedback, especially since Felix refuses to help lately. You see, he has a slender build, and you've been so busy at school lately. I got it. Thank you, Hayden. I'll try to visit more often. Oh, see ya, Hayden. Keep your head up, all right? Feels like there's something poignant in the premise of the slumbering corpse of a male deity weighing down Charlotte, who is, for all intents and purposes, a trans woman. Felix is feeding his Venus flytrap for the forceps. Oh, cute. A box full of dehydrated bloodworms is standing on the table. His usual frowning expression is absent. Come on, seal your mouth. Here comes the food. After a moment, he notices my presence in the room. Ahem. Can't sleep. I sit beside Felix. The flytrap, now closed, seems to be enjoying its meal. I can make you peppermint tea if you want me to. No need to, it's okay. Say, do you still remember the time we went to the Oracle's world? Felix doesn't look in my direction. There's no way I'd forget, right? The thing that happened in the end. What did it look like to you? Felix hesitates for a moment. Oh, we're finally talking about it. The good point that Frey had. That, hey, you know that thing where I bonded with you and you passed out? That was pretty fucked up from his perspective. It looked like you melting into biomass right in front of me. What it looked like to you then? It was like holding hands with a beautiful girl. Messed up, right? My whole head is messed up. Do you still stay true to the routine, like I advised you? I do. Get up, go to school, go back to sleep again. I believe that as long as I maintain those simple rules, my mind wouldn't crumble without the pills. Then perhaps you should go back to taking the... No! I can't just do that. If you disappear, everyone disappears, I'm sorry. Forget it. The trial is coming soon, too. What if you get chosen? I won't. I've made some friends. I've done some socializing, too. So there's that. Is that so? I'm sorry I can't be of help. It's okay. You've already done for me more than you should have. Besides, I'm already a proper grown-up. Oh. So I should be able to handle my problems myself. Right, you've grown out of toys. But honestly, that naivety of yours is unbelievable. Suddenly the atmosphere in the room changes. Umbrella Man, didn't we agree that you wouldn't touch house tenants? Oops, I forgot. Some great friends you've got there. C wants to die with you, and Henri is probably not actually your friend. Rude, Umbrella Man. My bad, my bad. Are you afraid I'll hurt them? Umbrella Man brings out a scalpel from Felix's lab coat, bringing it to his throat. Feel like remembering old times. Wait, stop it! Although your reaction would be undoubtedly amusing, it's not in my interest to have you completely and utterly mind-broken. Umbrella Man doesn't put the scalpel away, still playing with it in his hands. Why did you come, Umbrella Man? No specific reason. How's your new friend doing? Not so well. I've heard him. I see. Umbrella Man laughs in Felix's voice. It sends shivers down my spine. Anyhow, I came to give you a friendly advice. I want you to choose wisely during the trial. If you do, who knows? Perhaps you can save a life. That's all I can say. Bye-bye. Next moment, he's gone. You look like you've seen a ghost. It's nothing. I should really go to sleep. Thank you for talking to me. Good night, Felix. Good night, Charlotte. Oh, Felix. See you tomorrow. You make some progress there. Let's go to sleep, Seth. Good night, Seth. I play a familiar melody. It's called The Town That Doesn't Exist. Fred closes a memory book he is reading when he sees me. Long time no see, Miss Wiltshire. Look, don't make such a sour face. I want to make up with you. I've been doing some cleaning lately. If I can't be of help in the real world, I figured I'd help clean up your mind at the very least. Look, hasn't it become less foggy? I suppose so. Good night, Red. Good night, Red. Sleep well. Frey beams with excitement. Right? But why would you do that? Never asked for this. You see, I've read in your memory journals that you were lamenting the fact that your mind has become foggy over the years. I figured it's in my power to aid you. You may not notice the changes immediately, but they will soon take place. I see. Frey lightly embraces me, nuzzling against my hair. Don't worry about a single thing, Miss Wiltshire. You will soon see that this world is not worth staying in. Sweet dreams, Princess. Concerning. Another week in the future. How we doing? We are... Oh. No one is here. No one is here. No one is here. Alright, warp to school we go. Nothing happens. Seems like the warp cube is broken, Seth. Let's look for the other way around. Alright, bet. We're closed for maintenance. Thank you for using our services. Don't come again. Let's try using the warp cube again, Seth. It's organic. Maybe it's healed. Alright, it just works now. Cube! C and Wiltshire held hands. Oh, that's rude. Henri's not sitting behind us anymore. This legend, you should organize into groups of 3. He's sitting too far away. She probably already has found someone to work with. Seth, find us a group. Alright. We already have enough people, sorry. Didn't you hear? We have enough people. Must be like to have you with us. We're full. Whoops, we're full. Oh, seems like you haven't got enough people. Well, yes. Psst. Are we really worthy of being in Wiltshire's group? Everyone, is someone without a group yet? Oh, I can join you. It's decided. Sorry, we're full. Sorry, can't take you. You already have enough people, sorry. Can't be of help, Princess. Find yourself another group. Let's go back to our seat, Seth. Oh, no. Miss Wiltshire, will you be working alone? Yes. Excuse me, I'll work with Wiltshire. Isn't that wonderful? Henri joins our desks together. Hee hee. Let's work together, Charlie. Right. This also makes Henri even worse if... Well, Charlie feels like a reasonable nickname for Charlotte. This could also get into Henri being deliberately cruel in only calling her Charlie. Well then, let's start our lesson. Oh, Henri's so hungry. I could have guessed. Buy something, okay? I'll be waiting on the rooftop like usual. Alright. C and Wiltshire held hands. Oh no, forgot about this. Bedded student. Oh no, he's falling apart. No effect. Threw his bowels at us. Interesting social impact. Got a CG for it. Oh, we already have this one. Sleeping. Felix and Charles. Midnight train. Well, that's cute. That just feels like a reference to something else, though. Alright, let's buy. I buy soy milk and whole wheat sandwiches that Henri loves. Oh, I don't have any money left for myself. Is I going to be skipping lunch today, Seth? Oh dear. This friendship with Henri is not healthy. Oh, this is very dark up here. This is looking very concerning. Maybe choosing the bread I bought her. Gotta call it a night. Have a good night, Dark. Take care. You know, Charlie, there are rumors that you and Vincent are going around. There are rumors about you and Vincent going around the school. What kind of relationship do you have with him? Relationship sounds way too heavy, Henri. Not sure he wants to talk to me after what happened. Vincent is Z's name? After what happened? It can't be. Oh dear. It's just as I thought. He was after your body. Eh? What did you two do exactly? Nothing much, aside from the ascending to the heavens thing. Oh, that's the wrong thing to say to this, Henri. Oh my god, what? That bastard. He didn't do anything bad, Henri. There's no reason to... Shut up. Maybe a little dent in the hip, but let me tell you. Boys who act all mysterious only want to use you. You may hide it however long you want, but I know you're quite well endowed. Wasn't it a seeker? Cover Henri's mouth with my hands. Stop it. He breaks free of my grip with ease. You look like a tomato. Jeez. By the way, why don't we go feed the strays today? Henri, you know. The magcats we fed. Yes, what about them? I feel a lump in my throat. They're dead. Oh. It's all my fault. It was me who brought them bad food and... What are you talking about? It was Seth who didn't do anything to stop us. Moreover, they ate it themselves. They could have done something. Seth would listen if I simply told him that they... My hands begin shaking again. Feel the bilious ink rise in my throat. When he puts her hands on mine. Listen, repeat after me. It's not my fault. I hesitate. That smile is sinister. She grips my hands harder, her pretty nails digging into my skin. Do it. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. See, it's not that hard. Right. You still look down. There's something else that worries you? Well, the trial is soon. I'm worried that the choice I'll make will be the wrong one. Why so? You'll vote for Henri, right? Henri won't get angry at you for that, silly. That's what friends do, after all. Am I wrong? I'll vote for you, Henri. As I thought. Of course you will. Henri leans in and kisses me. Oh. I freeze in place. Now that's my Charlie. Just stop filling your empty head with useless things already. All you have to do is stay by my side. Make all your troubles disappear. All of them. You've got a box cutter there. School bell rings. Go back to class. Henri will join you later. Okay. Till later then. Bye-bye. So I went back. I wondered if Henri was always this forceful. Instead of feeling happy after our lunch together like usual, I felt incredibly humiliated. Yeah. That's concerning. Something on my desk. Something I want to tell you. Come to the rooftop after class. See. I wonder what happened. The class passes quickly. Yeah, big yandere vibes. Big, scary yandere vibes. I'm very concerned. Separate save. Oh dear, get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out. Hey, hold her down. No longer playing God by waving that spray around, huh? So, who do you think you are? Some princess? Royalty? Rapunzel, maybe? Isn't her hair too long by school norms? Hey, why don't we help our dear schoolmate cut? Wait, what is this about? One of the girls brings out scissors. The other two hold me down, making me unable to move. Oh god. Snip, snap. A lock of hair falls down. Keep quiet about it, okay? Might accidentally cut more than your hair. Please don't cut it. Look, she thinks we'd listen if she asked. It'd be such a pity if our little princess got bald all of a sudden, right? Snip, snap, 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 snip, snap. As two locks of hair fall down, I felt myself incredibly humiliated. What am I being punished for? Why does it feel so humiliating? Was everyone always like this? A familiar figure appears before me. Shouldn't you call for help, Miss Wiltshire? I don't want to trouble anyone. Who was the one to teach you that? Was it your mother? Be a good girl. Good always wins in the end. If you'll be kind, others will be kind to you. Violence is bad. All your life you're being manipulated by others. All because you care too much about opinions. Because you want to be loved by everyone. Snip snap, snip snap. And also note that this is the battle theme, the socialization theme. When things don't go your way, you find excuses. Snip snap, snip snap. Don't you have any pride? There are things worse than getting beaten up. Going through such humiliation when all you have to do is take my hand and everything that's unfair will perish. Doesn't matter if it's just me who will get hurt, Frey. No. We both know that's a cheap lie. In fact, you want somebody to save you. Very much so, but dare not ask of it. Because you deem yourself unworthy. Whew. No response, huh? Frey sighs. So, where are your so-called friends when you need them the most? Friends can't always be there for me. Is that so? Just so you know, even if your friends abandon you, even if your mother abandons you, even if the whole world abandons you, I'll always be by your side. Please, keep that in mind. Snip snap, snip snap. She's gotten silent. Our dear princess seems to have learned manners. Hey, is she even alive? Beats me. Shit, someone's coming. What if it's the teacher? Run, quick. They be lying among the remnants of my once long hair. There's a taste of ink in my mouth. I feel ill. Footsteps. More footsteps. The ones who hover above me. All familiar faces. Very next moment my head hits the concrete. Everything goes black. I hear voices. Man, how disgusting. Hey, stop it. She might still be conscious. Who cares? Just get her out of here. Jesus Christ. Nurse Umbrella Man? Oh, shit. Frey tidied up inside Charlotte's mind. Cleared the fog out. Now that the fog is cleared, the mask is off, and we're seeing Charlotte's school life for what it really is. Really freaking miserable. It's sad. Anyway, stupid sexy Umbrella Man. So, Miss Wiltshire, how's it feel now that the fog is lifted? Was it always like this, Umbrella Man? What was, my dear? Everything. The school. My classmates. God, she looks miserable. I won't answer the questions you can answer yourself. You're a cruel person. It's just that I'm not cut out to be a babysitter, my dear. But honestly, you should reevaluate your relationship choices. You ever consider that your wonderful lady friend is not as good as you imagine her to be? Henri's not a bad person. And she would never ever manipulate people for her own selfish reasons. Nor would she write insults on the class blackboard, right? Ha ha. But oh well, you'll never listen if it's not Isla pushing you to the wall. Oops, wrong timeline. What? Could I have said that? Say, Umbrella Man, where do people go after they die? The woman closes his eyes, as if contemplating something. They become stargazers. Losing their earthly shells, they became unable to go anywhere in the vast universe. So they just wander around. One can say so. They become the kind of existence that can be in any place imaginable at the blink of an eye, can experience millions of years in less than a moment, can linger with a living being and experience their life, hearing their thoughts, feeling what they feel. Becoming a stargazer is a part of the cycle of life, a purgatory period before one can achieve peace. It sounds nice. Perhaps. However, didn't you say yourself that you didn't want to make haste to see the other side? You know, my employer is rather fond of you, so coincidentally it is in my best interest to see you alive and kicking. On another note, this woman whose body I'm currently borrowing has her shift ending soon. If you don't want any questions from her, I believe you should go home, my dear. Right, I should. If you wish to cut your hair before anyone sees you, I suggest taking scissors with you. Look if there are any in the cabinet. God, this got sad in a hurry. Let's go home, Seth. Let's go to the bathroom, Seth. Can't let anyone see me like this. Oh, jeez. Lift up the scissors. My hands are shaking. The scissors are sharp. Just one careless snip and it will all be over. Flowers will bloom from my skin and I will no longer. Someone takes my wrist. It's Aiden. Good evening, dear girl. Since when have you been doing your haircuts all by yourself? Aiden takes the scissors away from me at one quick movement. Allow me to help. Do you have any image of what you want your new haircut to be like? I don't know. That's all right. I'll do something about it. Snip, snap, snip, snap. I know this sound all too well, but somehow, right now, it's comforting. And done. Look into the mirror. A stranger is reflected in it. It's a corpse I've burned in the incinerator. It's beautiful, Hayden. Oh, it still maintains a little bit of long. Thank you. I'm glad I could be of help. I'll be taking the scissors, okay? Okay. Hayden pats my head before leaving. If you ever need to talk about your troubles, I'm always here for you. All right? All right. Next moment, Hayden is gone. Hey, Seth. But we visit Dr. Huxley, too. Sounds like a plan, my dear. Oh, it's an update, too. I also just realized that the black hole dress that Aiden made for her is just the same dress as the Pythia outfit. I don't want to play the piano today, Seth. Wait, right, sorry. Dr. Huxley? Huxley's attaching a limb to a body with duct tape. Perfect. Good evening, Dr. Huxley. Hello, little one. Is there anything you'd like to ask? Yeah. It's something that's been troubling me for a while. Oh, a chronic illness. Deadly disease, I presume. Yeah, something like that. Been vomiting a lot of ink since the Oracle awakened. I do not know where they come from. Doesn't look like normal ink. If it was, your intestines would be full of ulcers by now. Or worse. Let's have a look. So, did you find anything, Dr. Huxley? My surprise, I haven't. I believe this illness is of a psychosomatic character. It means that the problem lies in your mind. Afraid I can't be of help, and that's in this case. After all, I am a surgeon. If it's not something I can cut out, well, you know. I understand. Thank you, Dr. Huxley. I'm happy to be of help. Good night, Dr. Huxley. Sleep well. Bennett and Felix are sleeping soundly with the TV still on. Oh, look at them. They must have competed in fighting games so much they fell asleep. This isn't a fighting game. Harem dating sim gone wrong, reads the text. What? You place a student who gets admitted to an elite school. Everyone, both boys and girls, is throwing themselves at you, regardless if you want it or not. Can you reject them all? Can you avoid all true and good endings? Play to find out. It's about time I started collecting blackmail on everyone. Oh dear. I can't believe Hello Charlotte series predicted I just want to be single. Amazing. Shh, goes the static noise. Trial is coming set. Try to catch at least a glimpse of sleep. Magcats on my bed. Meow! I know, I'll be fine. Don't worry. Oh, good. The sound of pages flipping. Oh, you're awake, Miss Wiltshire. What? Where am I? Your mind, of course. Where else can you be? But can't you see? It's our good old mind library. Lying in shambles. You're too close, Frey. Frey chuckles softly, but doesn't move away. You've accepted me into your mind. How much closer could we get? I laugh a bit too bitterly. Frey? Yes? Read me something. Will an old memory journal do? Anything will? Very well. Choose one. Memory of a yellow ribbon or memory of a graveyard? It's memory of Umbrella Man. It's quite short, so I might well read you another one. The day I got a yellow ribbon. It was on my 8th birthday. Umbrella Man stood in the darkest corner of the room, blending in with the shadows. He stepped out of it, only when everybody else left. He extended his gloved hand to me, and it was a present. A yellow ribbon. Oh. For your birthday present, I brought this ribbon. We are born colorless, he said, tying it around my collar. It's the people we meet who give us the color. Oh. That's a wholesome sentiment. Where's the memento of our lines, would you? Memory end. As I promised, there's another one. You've already seen a fragment of it, though. Memory of my first dress. Back in the day, I had a slightly short haircut and dressed in a way that one wouldn't call girly. When Aiden awoke after Dr. Huxley's treatment, he was Krampus no more. Took up a number of new hobbies, cooking, cleaning, drawing, sewing, among that. He took particular interest in making dresses and invited me to try one on. It's wonderful. I complimented him wholeheartedly. don't think I'm cut out for dresses, Aiden. Why so? He asked, genuinely curious. What I see before me is a fair young lady. You should let your hair grow, he added, smiling. Make a wonderful lady when you grow up. Memory end. Say, what kind of dreams did you have? What kind of dreams did you have before I appeared? I dreamed of Mother. Not always. Sometimes. Just the dreams that I remember more vividly. What were they like? In one of these dreams, we were walking together on a street at night. It was raining. Then she fell to the ground and I dragged her away from the sidewalk. What? Took off my coat and covered her. I knew I had to do something, but I couldn't do anything without her permission. So I kept asking, should I call for help? Should I call a taxi? Should I call an ambulance? And she kept answering with, I don't know, over and over again. So we just sat there, unmoving. People passed by us. I cradled her in my arms. I felt like her body parts were missing under the coat, but I couldn't bring myself to look. That's the kind of dream it was. That's a really concerning dream. Not moving a muscle to do anything, just because you're told not to. What a dependent way to live your life. I know. But strangely enough, I was content with it. Like it was supposed to be that way. To think of it, I've always wanted someone to make decisions for me. How pitiful. Yet fascinating. Although I'd love to continue our conversation, I'll leave you to rest now. After all, the trial is coming. Yeah. Good night, Frey. Frey chuckles. Sleep well, Miss Wiltshire. This is actually tomorrow. What is this? What? Hold the phone. Got thingy that does the stuff. Oh no. I got a thingy. Use me to try again, yeah. Kill yourself? What? Oh. What is happening here? Inside you're empty. Data Omnicube? Me? But I don't know anything. Shutting down systems. Bye. What is happening here? True, it's a lie. Eyeballs, fingernails, bowels, pliers. One of these items not like the others. That boy. Rare Pepe. Zergrush. What is going on here? Is that what 90s kids see when they take the good stuff? Yes. Hi, Felix. Hello, Charlotte. Is it the title drop? Hi, Bennett. Hello, Charlotte. Hi, Aiden. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte. Feeding magcats to maggots. What? Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Huxley. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte. Oh, God. So many. Hi, Aiden. Hello, Charlotte. Hi, Felix. Hello, Charlotte. Oh, God. What is happening? You died. Lil. What is happening here? Can I go back to bed? We're getting trial today. A stranger behind the monitor? No time to slip. You scars inside. Look at it. Dynapit. Oh, God. They're drawing at me at Henry. Who is this? Seth, don't tell me you don't remember. That's my friend Henrietta. She always tells me to call her Henri, though. She drew this picture for my birthday. So nice of her, isn't it? Oh, God. You need to warp? Sure. But I warp. Forget it. Nah, man, I'm out. Fuck, I can't take this thing. Lo. Yes. We only have blank pages inside. Oh, I wish I was someone special. Oh, wow. We've encountered the most dangerous puzzle here. Huxley? Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte. No, man, I'm out. Lol, you died. Nah, man, I'm out. I'm tripping out, man. What the fuck is going on? You died. No, man, I'm out. Let me 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 off this acid trip. Oh, God. Alright, say that, everyone. Oh man, I'm out. So many of you... Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte. Goodbye, Felix. Goodbye, Aiden. Goodbye, Bennett. Goodbye, Huxley. Goodbye, Magcat. Goodbye, everyone. I miss you all. Holy fuck, that was an acid trip. Talk about anxiety-inducing. It'll be okay. The trial. Everyone can be fixed. Smile room. A proven place to make the troublemaker quiet. God. Nothing like the old school environment to really bring out the worst in people. Make them gang up on those who stand out and who are clearly divergent. Dear students and teachers, you're welcome to the annual school trial. Please bring out your mobile phones. You should begin voting now. Honey peeks over my shoulder, waiting for you to make a decision. What should I do, Seth? I have a C not to vote for him, but I want to save him. I too promised Henri to vote for her. We're best friends, after all. What should I do? Well, obviously you'll vote for Henri. I hope your decision is the right one, Seth. This way I'll fulfill my promise to both C and Henri. I give my vote to Henri. Henri looks at me in surprise. You actually voted for me? We made a promise, didn't we? Ah, right. We did. We sure did. Look, Henri's voting for you too. Henri chooses my name in the list. Attention, please. Everyone, stop voting now. We will now count the votes. Please wait for a moment. 3, 2, 1. Danganronpa style roulette go. And the one who amount to nothing, the most useless of all, the one with 0 votes is Vincent Wordsworth. Not only has he never socialized, he didn't even attend class. That's a lie. C lost all points because he ran away from the house. Such a worthless being can never become useful to society. He's destined to amount to nothing. Therefore his soul data is corrupted. Am I right, everyone? The audience roars with a yes. What a loser. It's all because I've abandoned him. Everyone's clapping and laughing. Loser God, loser God, loser God. Feels like a mass psychosis. It shouldn't be like this. Henri touches my shoulder. She's smiling just like everyone else. Says I'm right. It's great we didn't get chosen, right? I don't know what to reply with. The guards start making their way to C. I see Umbrella Man among the crowd. His yellow eyes stand out among all. What a good day, isn't it? Umbrella Man, your employer, Excuse me, what? The god of this world, Oh, are you talking about that gray-haired boy? Oh god, my stomach hurts from laughter. I expected nothing less from you, to be honest. Unfortunately. That boy's a perfectly human being, not special in any kind of way. Come on, take a good look at him. I call out to C. Vincent! He hears my voice and turns around. I stare at him. What stares back at me? Oh! Oh. What were we looking at before, then? It's the abyss itself. Then, for a brief moment, I finally see his face. Oh. What was possessing him then? A face of a small, scared boy. He disappears behind the doors. I feel my feet move forward on their own. Where are you going? I have to save him. You're insane? Forget that loser. I saved him once. I'm now responsible for his life. No, you're not. You'll stay here with me. I'm sorry, Henri. I have to go. Wait! Henri grabs my sweater. I won't let you go. If you don't return from the smile room, you'll stay here, where you belong, with me. I break free from her grip. I'll be back in a moment, alright? Say Vincent, alright. I wanted to be a better friend, Henri. Smile room? What is in the smile room? You're not a loser god, see? I think you're wonderful. You're wonderful exactly because you're flawed. Because it makes you so very human. We're flawed. We're born to make errors. We hurt each other because we are essentially egoistic. That's why I want to know you better. Oh, the worms. C's lying on the table with his eyes open. Vincent, I'm so glad you're safe. Thank God. Wait, Miss Wiltshire. Something's off. Eh? There's no data in this vessel. There's no soul inside. What are you saying, Frey? Vincent is breathing. He's right here. What I'm saying is that it's a lump of meat lying on the table. It's not a person. It can't be. No way. You're lying. I do not tell lies, Miss Wiltshire. We were too late. I feel the ink rise in my throat. Everything begins to collapse. Oh. It's not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Why has it come to this? Such a ruthless world. Uh-oh. We're letting her in. We're letting him in. Such a cruel world. Such a world shouldn't exist at all. We're letting Frey in. I will consume everyone. Have them sleep peacefully inside my belly. No one will ever hurt anyone. No one will get hurt. Because no one will feel anything. Humanity will ascend to a new level and evolve into something greater. Oh God. So I rose above all the cities and countries. And ate, and ate, and ate until my belly was full. Until it hurt so much it was hard to breathe. I ate my classmates, my parents, my imaginary friends, and the Oracle itself. I ate the lands and the buildings. I ate junk food and concrete altogether. Everyone was gone. My body eventually collapsed from the burden of consuming everything in sight. It became a black hole that sucked everything in, destroying it all. There was no one but me left, yet I was with everyone at the same time. For I became the world itself. Holding an empty shell of a false god, I cried. Oh God. Liar. You liar. Vincent, you liar. You said your earthly shell would wither and you'd become a god again. And no matter where I look, I can't find you. I cried and I cried, until my voice became hoarse. Sorry, everyone. Couldn't save anyone, or anything. I'm sorry, Henri. You protected me. No, she didn't. You got angry in my place. Yet I thought only about myself. I'm sorry, Vincent. All this time I wanted to be saved myself. So I sought salvation in you. I wanted you to become my hero. But it doesn't matter now. Now that's too tragic. Don't you think, my dear? You. Oh, that sprite's amazing. Hello there. You're still alive? My dear, that's a harsh way to put it. Of course I am. The world you've consumed is like a particle in the vast universe. Then why are you here? I've come on my own accord. I clutch Vincent's body close to mine. Easy, easy, I'm not here to take him away. Instead, I've brought you something. Umbrella Man brings out an item he was carrying. It's a box. What is it? What's it look like to you? A soul cube. Then a cube it shall become. It's a copy of this boy's soul. It was rather hard to get. I'm afraid the original is destroyed, though. Souls have backup copies? Well, of course, and data backup is essential. You must have thought you were able to go back in time. When in reality your soul cube copy was loaded into a new body every time you died. Oh. Oh, so that's how saving and loading mechanically works in this game. Never thought it was like this. Although you cannot bring this boy back to life, with a soul cube he won't vanish from this world completely. So no matter what, I couldn't save him in the end. You still can save his soul. If you open the cube, you release his soul data. He'll become a stargazer and pass the purgatory stage. Who knows? Perhaps he'll want to stay with you afterwards. Anyhow, enough with idle talk. Charlotte Wiltshire. You've consumed the energy of an entire world in an oracle and made it a part of you. You can convert the energy inside of you to create life from zero. When it runs out, all you have to do is consume more. In short, you become a god, a binge eater at that. That is a fact. You don't mind. May I ask what you plan to do now? I'm tired, Umbrella Man. I want to rest. Is that all? You now have the power to consume worlds. I never asked for it. Then do you plan to leave this domain? I will remain here. I don't want to eat anymore, Umbrella Man. Oh well. There are alternative versions of yourself who still struggle in countless parallel worlds. So are people you care about. Will you abandon them, too? No. I want to look over them. I still want to protect everyone. Umbrella Man, you know everything in this world. You exist outside of time, and past, present, and future alike. Would you help me watch over my world while I rest? Right now it may seem hopeless, but perhaps there's a chance for a better ending. Is that an employment offer, Miss Wiltshire? Yes. I want to hire you. Would you accept? My loyalty comes with a price, my dear. In return, you shall lose your name. The world will forget your human existence, and your name shall become an empty sound. Your alternative incarnations shall never learn about you, and your name will be erased from all soul archives. You go by many names, but none of them will define you. For I will eat it. Would you pay this price? Yes, I accept, Umbrella Man. So fast. You really don't value yourself at all. Contract between a name-eater and a world-eater. How thrilling. I suppose hiding my true nature is meaningless now. After all, it was you who invented the concept of observers and puppeteers alike. Such things as episodes with me talking to your puppeteer were no more than visions of a delusional grade schooler. I laugh a little. It sounds a little hysterical. Have I said something funny, my dear? No, it's just... You've always said that your employer cared about my well-being. Now that I realized who that was all along, I couldn't help myself. Was us all along? Was Charlotte all along? Oh, the irony, am I right? The moment you hired me was destined to happen all along. By the way, Umbrella Man, that's how I called you since I was a child, right? Why, yes. I've grown accustomed to this distasteful nickname. Do you have a real name? I go by many names. People give them to me themselves. For example, you can call me Charles. The man laughs mischievously. All right, Charles. I laugh with him. If that is your real name, now then, I shall give you some privacy. You still have things to do before you slumber, don't you? Just like that, Charles disappears. I look at the soul cube in my hands. It's small and gray, fragile. I smile to myself. You know, Vincent, I never noticed how fragile you were. You feared germs, the people in human life itself. So you decided you didn't belong to this world. Wonder how it felt all this time. I was so fascinated with you that it made me ignorant. Though ignorance is a trait we share. It's time to let you go. I open the soul cube. Its contents disappear. See you later, Vincent. I take his body in my arms and get up from my knees. Everyone, Magcat, Felix, Aiden, Bennett, Florence, and Huxley, and many more, walk behind me. As long as I exist, they won't disappear. After all, I've created them. Walk for a long time. Field of ink and paper, meat and machinery, soap and bugs, the god of this world lies beside me. He will, too, wake up one day. Good night, Vincent. My eyelids become heavy. I know it'll be a dreamless sleep. I don't want to dream anymore. I finally close my eyes. Rejoice, Seth, faithful friend of mine. Became the god of my dollhouse world. Will observe its people until the end of time. Charles will eat my name, and will watch over me in every single timeline that exists. The world will forget my existence, but you won't. That's the only thing that's important. Grey End. Eternal rest for God. Whoa. God dang. Oh my God. Vote for C. Decided. I choose C's name from the list. Henry looks at me in shock and disbelief. Why, Charlie? Why'd you choose him? Did we make a promise? I'm sorry, but doesn't have anyone to vote for him. How could you? You traitor. I trusted you. Attention, please. Everyone finish voting now. We will now count the votes. Please wait for a moment. 3, 2, 1. The one who will amount to nothing, most useless of all, the one with 0 votes is Charlotte Wiltshire. The audience explodes. Serves her right. Why am I not surprised? I look at Henri. Serves you right, you traitor. Why do you even look surprised? You gave your voice to your crush. You're devastated that I didn't give my voice to you. Look, even that loser didn't want to vote for you. How does that feel? But why, Henri? Why, she asks. Even though I've done so much for you, you never appreciated me. No one wants to be friends with a lunatic like you. You know, I honestly tried to be your friend, but I give up. Henri, what is... I don't understand. It's me who doesn't understand you, no matter how hard I try. You know, I'm tired of playing along. When will you get tired of lying? I never really lied to you. I just wanted to... Do you think puppeteers and aliens and all that bullshit exists? You honestly believed your classmate was a god. We really are a perfect match for each other. Magcats, oracles, pithies, observers, omni-keeps, and whatever. Today you kept making up a new lie. I'm tired. So tired of keeping up with it. Everyone in this class tried teaching you a lesson. No matter what we do, you never get a clue. What lesson? I don't understand. I don't understand. A bag thrown away. Books scattered on the ground. Dead bodies in the garden. A fake letter. Everything. Everything. Every single little thing. It all started to fall into place. It seems she's so happy she can't believe her luck. Now, chatting with friends can wait. You'd be so kind, please proceed to the smile room. We're all awaiting your glorious transformation. Oh dear. Let's go, Seth. Everyone's waiting. Look at Henri for the last time. Go die! Henri doesn't care anymore. Henri, you're crying. Oh? She is. Don't look at me. Go die already. I'm sorry I couldn't be a good friend. It's all my fault it came to this. I wanted to be a better friend, Henri. To proceed to the smile room, everyone in the hall is laughing. Just die, Wiltshire. You weirdo. About time you get your brains fixed. Ooh. I pass by C. He looks lost. Devastated. So very small and human. His words are barely audible at this noise. I'm sorry. I give him my whitest smile. I'm so glad, C. I'm so glad I'll be the one to save you. He looks at me in shock. Guards push me further. The next moment, he disappears in the raging crowd. Must be the last time we see each other, I think to myself. You know, C. When we first met, I saw myself in you. It's sad I won't be here to hear more of your stories. I was really fond of them. Wonderful to meet again somewhere. Medical workers strap me to the chair. It becomes harder to keep my consciousness with every second. I cough. It's ink all over again. But bilious melancholy that consumed me all this time. Scared. 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 I don't want to die. Body to become an empty shell. Feel someone hold my hand. It's Frey. Well, looks like it's the end. Now you're going to become a corpse too, Miss Wiltshire. Oh. Frey, I've been a walking corpse for a long time. It was you who kept me alive. I cannot leave your side, and I never will. I'll be with you till the very end, until we completely decay. Oh. We're both miserable, aren't we? Frey laughs, bitterly. Come here. I won't let them have their way with your body and mind. Reach out and embrace the dead god. Oh. The former oracle melts into my arms, becoming a mass of organs and broken machinery. Meaningless, useless parts. Garbage of the mind. I am no longer breathing. The dead god leans in, kissing me goodbye. Good night, my princess. Now we can finally rest. As I sank deeper into oblivion, a fragment of memory came to mind. Oh? The Ink Princess wasn't kept in paper prison for long. The Paper Princess befriended the Ink Princess, and they became dearest of friends. Thus the Ink Princess became the happiest person in the world. That is my ending for this story. Isn't it too cliché? About Paper Princess dying from intoxication after touching the Ink Princess. Paper Princess using Ink Princess for ink production till it drains her completely. That's even more cliché. Huh. What do you suggest, a sugar-coated fantasy? Not every story has to have a cruel ending. I want Ink Princess to be happy. You know, she's the plague itself. A parasite. Oh. Ink Princess and Paper Princess, very clearly Frey and Charlotte. Even so. Even if she doesn't deserve it. Even so. It's not her fault that she was born this way. That's just how she is. Somewhere far away, the door to the smile room is opened. Somewhere far away, a lump of meat lay there, devoid of a soul. Somewhere far away, a false god wept over a mere disposable vessel. That's right. In the embrace of a dead god, I'll eternally rest among stars. Rejoice, Seth. This is my happy ending. Black End, everlasting oblivion. Oh. So the last choice is to abstain from voting completely. Young Gods. C and Charlotte. We've seen this one before. Landfill Gang. Felix and Bennett. Alright. We're gonna not vote. Decided. I'll withdraw from voting. Henri looks at me. So you really didn't choose anyone in the end? It's not true, Henri. I chose everyone. I don't want someone to suffer because of my choice. Sometimes not making a decision is the best decision, huh? What a dumb choice, really. Nothing less to expect of the school's infamous oddball. Henri, are you? Attention, please. Everyone finish voting now. We'll now count the votes. Please wait for a moment. 3, 2, 1. And the one with 0 votes, the garbage of the society this year is... Oh, in fact, we have 2 people this year. Vincent Wordsworth and Charlotte Wiltshire. Oh, rejoice you both. The gods will escort you to the smile room. Everyone around is clapping and yelling. Feels like mass psychosis. Good riddance. Finally. You deserve each other. Look at Henri. Serves you right. Honestly, just go die already. For the sake of everyone. Henry. What? Please don't cry. Ooh. Henry turns away from me, angrily rubbing her eyes with her long sleeves. I'll be okay. So take care of yourself, okay? I still hear her sobs as I'm being led to the room. Oof. Straight in. Looks like we're together, leaving after all. The operation should take no longer than a few minutes. Stay still. He finally looks at me from his operation table. I see horror in his eyes. He's shaking. Charlotte. Yes? There's something I want to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm not who you think I am. I lied to you all this time. But puppeteers and observers, and other worlds, just like everyone said, I'm a false god. A loser, a weakling, a coward. I don't know anything about this world, nor what lies beyond it. My name is not C, it's Vincent. I know who you are, Vincent. You're no loser god. I think you're wonderful. Oh. I want to reach out to him, but there's no strength in my body. My eyelids become incredibly heavy. I'm scared. Whoa! Oh! Hello. The mind library is destroyed. Frey's here. Frey? I want to put an end to all trials. I want to save C from this world. I want to save Henri from herself. I knew you would say that. You still want to become a tragic hero for everyone's sake, right? A boy who put himself above all the living things. A girl who loathed herself so much she raised her self-confidence at your cost. All your imaginary friends. Your father who abandoned you long ago. Your mother who never comes to visit. You loved them all, didn't you? Even though I was always there for you, you chose all of them over me in the end. You said it yourself, Frey. You were a product of my own mind, born from the remnants of the Oracle. You're a manifestation of all my destructive impulses. Essentially, you are me. I couldn't love myself, Frey. I couldn't love us. So pitiful, aren't we? Now then, come here. Let us repaint the world in your colors. Consume me, whole, and take a step forward. Whoa! When I wake up, it's quiet. Whoa! I got some gold. It's just lying on the operation table. Oh, it's quiet in the hall. Why is it so quiet? 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 My words echo throughout the room with an orchestra of voices. The one saying them isn't just me. It's the whole school. The one who stands out among the crowd is a man dressed in pitch-black clothes. He's laughing. Well, 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 what do we have here? Say, what wish did you make under a shooting star? An ear-deafening orchestra of voices follows. I wished for all the painful things to end. I wished for all the painful things to end. I wished for all the painful things to end. I wished for everyone's happiness. I wished for everyone's happiness. I wished for everyone's happiness. Just that. Just that. Just that. Just that. I see. What a foolish wish. However, it did come true nevertheless. As long as human ego exists, people will always hurt each other. The only way to bring it to an end is to achieve ultimate control over each and every person. And voila, and there you have it. You selfishly ate each and every ego in the world. Now you're the only one left. Congratulations, my dear. You become the oracle of this world. Oh. No way, everyone is gone? Vincent, Henri too? Everyone is gone? Everyone is gone? Everyone is gone? Gone? Yes, their bodies are now vessels for you. Not only did you consume their soul data, but also the spare copies of it. Unfortunately, they are now gone from this world. Oof. Say, Umbrella Man, can I ask you for one last favor? Yes, what is it? Can you kill me? All I do is keep hurting others. I disappear. The world will surely be a happier place. Someone like you who disregards life itself wouldn't hesitate to do it. So please, somehow. All right. I close my eyes. It's for the best this way. No one will get hurt because of me anymore. Instead of sharp pain, I suddenly feel warm. Oh. Why? You've done well, dear child. All this time you didn't want to be alone, did you? Why? Listen well. I will grant you a wish. Usually it comes with a price, but my employer will have already paid in full by now. We will travel across the skies, and you will learn to control your power. Once you do, it is possible that you can rebuild your world from scratch. Let's go stargazing, shall we? Brother Man reaches out his hand to me. Looks just like my father from the old wedding photo. Oh. Is it really okay? For someone like me? Didn't I say it before? It's not about deserving. It's what was destined to happen. My brother man covers me with his coat. So how about it? Take Umbrella Man's hand. And we go. We leave on a journey. I'll travel across the seas and skies. Wander among roots and ruins of civilizations. Watch lives bloom and wither. Be reborn again. Perhaps then I'll learn how to be kind. Perhaps then I'll learn how to be honest. Honest, yes. Perhaps then I'll learn how not to hurt others. I want to become a better person, Seth. I think the key that she's missing here is so achieve such painful doormat levels that it hurts all of her relationships. None of her relationships with her school friends are built on any kind of honesty and give and take. Thank you for everything you've done for me. You've been a great friend. Thank you for seeing my story through to the end. Let's meet again one day. Stargazer's Journey. The end. So it appears we've reached the end of this story. No matter what, Charlotte Wiltshire was doomed from the start. You see, my friend, you've committed a sin. Of worshipping false gods, that is. Say, are you satisfied with such an ending? Or do you want to see the child's story end in another way? You know, I have the power to grant your wish. You may call me mercantile, but by this time, I should have learned that nothing in this world comes without a price. The price would be your name. Say, you give up your identity. You give up on your identity for a mere possibility. Will you give up on your existence? When I eat your name, you will no longer be the wise, kind-hearted Seth. Because the child won't remember you. She always perceived you as her friend. When in fact you're just the malware that infected our world. Did my best to introduce you as something trivial, when in fact you're not meant to be here. You see, there are no other puppeteers in this world. Oh. Every single word you've ever uttered was given to you by this child. You're just her imaginary friend. However, if you accept my help, she will no longer be aware of your presence, and no longer talk to you. For that price, you'll be able to save her. So what do you think? Obviously we'll agree. Well, isn't that wonderful? Come, stand under my umbrella. Figuratively, of course. Goodbye, Seth the Goody Two-Shoes. Hello, Anonymous. I'll see you soon. Oh, woo-wee. Been a quiet night, but alas. Yeah, that is a lot to take in. I agree, Twin. That was a lot to take in. What do you even say to that? It is very obviously Charlotte's doomed character journey in the end. There's so much to bring. There's so much to get into here. Just Charlotte's character journey, start to finish, was how much of the business of puppeteers and gods and oracles and whatnot was real, how much was just her imagination. It's very clearly some mix of both. Because we have the normal pills, which make all of the house inhabitants disappear, make everything appear like she's living a normal life. So how much of the daily strange being of Charlotte's life was real? How much was complete and utter fabrication? Answer's unclear. It feels like somewhere in the middle. It's like we have the evidence of the actual, real whatchamacallit, normal pills. And yet we have the concepts of the soul cubes, concept of the trial. Obviously, the concept of the trial is a very cruel, like, social humiliation, comply with the norm exercise that strips away any individuality you have, makes you only amenable to blending in. So obviously, those who stood out for odd reasons see Vincent the oddball with mesophobia, and possibly a bit chuny tendencies. Is there some truth to his story of completely and utterly like causing his mom's death just by being in contact with her? Maybe there is. Something obviously happened to him to spawn his mesophobia and his odd tendencies. Feelings of godhood, and perhaps actual godhood, spawned from that mesophobia, that origin incident of his. And Charlotte obviously has her own matters growing up. Very, very lacking parents. Father possibly completely out of the picture. Mother possibly not in good condition to be a parent whatsoever. based on that one vague memory where she was just like collapsed and could not be put together. Collapsed in the street in and also can we talk about the fact that Charlotte is, I think, pretty conclusively trans. I think we've got more than enough information in here that somehow I do not remember from experiencing these games way in the past through other people's playthroughs. I had no memory of that plot thread to this, and that caught me off guard, but that still really makes a ton of sense. Also, very likely makes sense that Charlotte saw some of herself in Vincent when he came along. Just how he carried himself, how he sort of stood out from the rest of the crowd and got shunned from the rest of the crowd. And this is a personal matter, honestly, that I can relate to. The whole doormat aspect, the whole, just, I guess what really struck me is that, like, painfully superficial admiration that Charlotte had with her classmates. The, oh, you're so pretty. Oh, your dress is amazing. You're such a great person. Oh, my goodness. That really stood out to me as, like, painfully fake. Because that was my high school experience. I was the guy who got great grades, and everybody, quote unquote, admired because he got great grades. And that meant nothing in the long run. Like, went around for the longest time with that, and just feeling like it was utterly shallow and fake and meaningless. Doubting that no one whatsoever spared a thought for me outside of class whatsoever. And shockingly, none of it persisted past high school. Go figure, right? High school sucks shit. Become a god. There's obviously much more to it than the social situation of it. It's the internals of Charlotte's inner turmoil. Perhaps most fittingly represented through Frey. Frey becoming her inner voice in all of this, and really telling her a lot of what she needed to hear, even if she didn't ever actually embraced it. The fact that she deserves to be honest with herself, more honest with herself, to look after herself, to actually stop being such an utter doormat. And yeah, that's oofa. There's more I could say on that, but it's just you here now. And yeah, that's at this point, this is all for the YouTube video. And there's more I could say about it, but that would take a lot more thinking and processing than I have at the top of my brain right now. So let's sign off then, shall we?